So I've had this bed platform in the back of my 1993 4Runner for about 3 seasons of camping, and it's done a really great job, but it's time for a little bit of an upgrade. I'm gonna go through the problems I have with it, and then we're gonna solve them with the new build. My first problem is storage. I didn't build it high enough, so there's not really any room for anything down here. There's probably only about 3.5 inches there for stuff to fit, so barely fits anything. Other than maybe a blanket or a ice fishing pole, but we can solve that with some drawers. My second problem is the first time I built it, I designed it so that it can be folded up and fit with the back seats up so I can still carry around extra passengers. Unfortunately, I didn't really think it through very hard, so it's a little bit cumbersome. I might have made it look a little easy there, but that's because I've been doing it for the last 3 years. It's awkward. I don't like it. We're gonna solve that. Instead of a folding system, I'm gonna make it a 2-tiered system where the top slides off and goes into place up in the rear seats. All right, we got a clean slate. This time I'm gonna build it above the wheel wells, about 8 inches tall with drawers. And it's still gonna have a tiered system so that it can be packed away into the back because I enjoy using one rear seat. Basically, I'm just recreating this box, but I need to make it a little bit taller, so it does need to be rebuilt. All right, we're clearing the wheel wells now. So that guy fits there. We're gonna have another support in the middle, and then a drawer and a drawer. Probably I'll just leave these blank and you can toss like your shoes or whatever down in there while you're sleeping. See how it keeps going along. Okay, I got a little confused by the top one, so I'm saving the top one. I have more time tomorrow afternoon, so I'm gonna deal with the top half tomorrow. My goal today is to do the first bit and try to get some drawers operational, and then come back to the top part tomorrow. The top part's tripping me up because there's the wheel wells and then there's also the latches for the back seats. These guys, which kind of impedes my plan to come over and drop into place. So I might have to come up with something else. I'll figure it out. I have confidence in my brain, but I'll sleep on it probably. All right, so we got the drawer pieces. That's a side, and the bottom. I'm just gonna put a little dab of glue on them and then tack it together with some nails. All right, so here's our first drawer tacked together. Nail missed there, so I'll just have to trim that off, but not too bad. We'll get a plate that covers the end with a handle here, but just gonna tack this one up now. All right, it's day 2 of the bed build. I think first things first, I'm gonna finish up the drawers and then work on the top half of the bed. I think I have an idea. I slept on it. I think I have an idea for the top half, so stay tuned. Alright, it's pretty freaking hot today. The sun's like full blast and it's like not really been summer yet, so I haven't adapted to the heat being up here in Canada. But anyway, I got the drawers mostly done. My iPhone overheated, so I couldn't really film anything. We got these done. I just got to put the handles on them now, and then I'm up into the other area. But so far, so freaking good. I like them. Looking good. Got about, I think, just shy of 3 feet. Oh, 2.5 feet of depth there. And about 15 inches. So way more storage than I had before. So I'm pretty hyped on that. They look good. They'll probably never be exactly even, just because it's in a car and I didn't actually put like the side runners on it, right? But those work for me and I'm happy with it. I'll just do that one. I'm not gonna lie, I mostly just eyeballed this one because I was pretty lazy. I got sort of the center mark and then just went from there. And then it's a little off, like hangs a little bit this way, so I'm just gonna match it on this one, make it hang a little bit the same way so that they're identical. All right, drawers are done. Now it's time to work on the top shelf that will be sort of where your head is when you fold it out. Holy frick, it's hot. All right, I think the only thing I gotta do is same thing. Before I had it all the way out here where those holes are, but if I just bring it in 6 inches, then it should be good. But the wheel wells kind of bank in a little bit, so what I'll do is I'll go in 7.5. So it's like adjacent to it like that. Same with over there, because this one banks in even more, you can see. So we can't go straight in line, but I'll just go over a little bit so it lines up more right beside that one. And I'll just make it the same, and then we'll see. It should be able to slide in past these. If not, then we'll go back to the drawing board. Okay, so because of the way that the rear window is shaped, how it kind of arches in, the 2-tier system's a little too tall. So what I'm gonna do is just cut the top one back like 1 inch on each side so that I can gain that extra bit where it comes out. Because I don't need too much. Like you can see, it only comes in a little bit, so 1 inch on both sides should give us lots of play, and then I can keep the tiered system because I like the tiered system idea. Anyway, if that doesn't work, back to the drawing board. Top box is all screwed together. Looking nice. All right, top box is looking good. I think I'm gonna add just a little cross braces in here, just because it doesn't have all the drawers in it, so it's a little bit flimsier. But other than that, it's looking great. All right, so I want to figure out a way to sort of pin it in place, and I got these barrel bolts, and I'm just gonna get rid of this part. I don't really need this part, and I'll just slap the bolts there and drill a hole, and then I can just latch in one there, one in the front, one in this corner, one in the front corner, and then it should stop it from sliding around. All right, we got the locks in. They just keep it all as one unit instead of two, so it won't rattle around as much. It's looking good. You got like your drawers there, spot for camping chair probably on either side, spot for your shoes when it's unpacked, and in here you could fit whatever you want. Fishing poles, whatever. Pretty mint. I'm pretty hyped. Can't wait to pack it up. I'll probably show you how I get it dialed in, and then we'll take it camping. All right, so we were able to get out camping. This is what the bed looks like when it's in its folded down state. We just use a little like double wide 1.5 inch thermarest, so it just fills up with a little bit of air, but it still lets you have a lot of headroom in the back of the car, which to me is important.
No.
Oh.
And then we came back and I rocked him back to sleep.
Oh. I thought he was just sleeping.
So I have not really got the drawers super dialed yet because this was just a quick one night out trip to link up with our friends for the night. But we have a bunch of cooking supplies in the one drawer and then a bunch of fishing supplies in the other drawer. So I guess what else do you really need? But in the future, once I get it more dialed in, if you guys want to see a video about just the drawers, let me know and I can make like a short video somewhere.
That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching the build process of the box system. I know I didn't film too much camping, but that's okay because you're going to subscribe and see all the other camping videos that come out this year. So appreciate you. See you in the next one. Bye.